Hello everyone, this is my 90-10 medbed experience. So, this was a couple nights ago, and I took the picture of my bed, and I live in a rural place in a tiny house, and I don't always have signal for my cell phone, and so I was not able to upload the picture. And I was already very exhausted, and this makes it difficult for me to uh, get tasks done and be motivated to get them done. And so I wasn't able to upload the picture, and I was getting very frustrated with myself for not being able to do the things that I want to do. And then I received a message from my higher self telepathically saying, "Don't worry, we got your back. We entangled your bed for you. It is good to go." I was like, cool, interesting. So I said 90-10 medbed activate, scan my body, and as I said, I was very exhausted. Didn't even make a list and of stuff for it to work on, and nor did I have the cognitive capacity in the moment to think about what I wanted it to work on. It was probably obvious about what about. It was probably obvious of what was most needed to be worked on, and so I just trusted it would do that, and I just went to sleep. And I could feel a definitely feel a different presence in my space as I'm sensitive to energy, and I can feel things that are not in the physical. And so I had a deep sleep, and I woke up feeling a little different. Not right away, but soon into my morning routine, just like a lot of really heavy emotions and old stories and belief systems were coming up. And I was supposed to hang out with this young boy that comes over and hangs out once a week. And these emotions and everything, they were just so intense. I was going to say to his mother that, "Oh, today's not a good day." Then I got a message from my higher self saying, "Just go for a walk, move the body, and it will move out of you. Just allow the process to happen." And I almost called my friend to let her know before I went for the walk, but I thought, oh, I'll just wait till after the walk. And then I went for the walk, and sure enough, by the time the walk was done, all that stuff had shifted. And a lot of it around feeling incapable and negative judgments towards life and physicality, as I feel like I have not been here for very many lifetimes, and still adjusting to life here on Earth. And and in the when I was younger, like I was very different and put through the educational system, and I failed grade 1 and put on all these drugs and put in learning disability classes. And so I had that really programmed into me that I'm not good enough and I'm not smart enough and I'm never going to be like the other kids. So there's a lot of this feeling uncapable of achieving my goals and taking care of myself. And this is contributing to this exhaustion I feel. And it's interesting, before I called my friend, she was feeling that, like, oh, maybe I should just send him an email and say it's okay that he doesn't come. And I didn't tell her I was having a bad day. And even her son, who was gonna come hang out with me, uh, was like, oh, maybe I won't sleep over. I don't want to sleep over, which would have been, if I was still in that space and hadn't gone for that walk and just held on, it would have been a difficult day. But I quite often have experiences where I'm consciously aware of some form of exchange between spirit guides and angels and higher self. And I feel like with this technology, like they're assisting a lot. And yeah, and that the med bed doesn't interfere with the karmic law, and how it has to actually help us understand why the body is giving us a certain pain, or why we're attracting certain situations to us over and over again. And which is really nice, and that it's working with our higher selves and spirit guides and angels and ascension team. And yeah, I'm excited to do more. I would like to participate with the research and contribute uh, my perspective and how I interpret reality and how I connect with beings, many different layers of reality, and yeah, and learn more about it, and help it, and allow it to help me do the work that I need to do to heal myself. So thank you, everyone. Blessings.